One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Wolverines ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UAB Blazers offense will go to work first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Abrams. Wide open downfield. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
Breaks into the open.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Quarterback on the keeper. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Knocked out of bounds. After a good gain on that one, they'll spot it at the 43.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To throw, it's Cantrell. Fires one high and deep. Touchdown, Wolverines! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense working from the pistol. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Blazers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Looking to pass. It's Cantrell. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using the quick game. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over UTSA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything.
Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made it down.
Line is set on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. to throw. It's Abrams. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Blazers are marching down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This crowd knows when to bring it. From the gun, the running back has it. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Blazers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Blazers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. Snagged in the middle, it's Hansen. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking for a gap, it's Brock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolverines! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure... There he goes! They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Blazers want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll try the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. The kick is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They'll try to pop the draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's got 50 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon.
Catch in stride inside the 15. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start this game.
The Blazers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll give it to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield, it's Abrams. Flips it out to the back. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Right on the money. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Wolverines! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. AUSSIE quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. UAB 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Abrams. Gets it out quickly. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Hall. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Timeout, UAB. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. Turning it on! Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off-play action on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He breaks the tackle. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Cantrell. Finds his big tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Brock.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Give him 105 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. He wants to throw it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to NC State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Abrams. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Takes it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Complete to the left. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gideon. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Abrams. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Michigan! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UAB 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Final play of the quarter coming.
Will take over 1st and 10.
He'll keep it himself. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Finds his man. It's Tompkins. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Blazers in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it sucks. Uncorks it. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Hey, it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Out of the gun, the inside give. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, Wolverines! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On to attempt the try.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
UAB 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it sucks. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
At the 31-yard line. First down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on first down. Working on the right. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
At the 46-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tompkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to run it. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. It's Wolf. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Blazers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rush is on him. They get to him as he throws.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Just keep slinging it. And the defense got him at the 27.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And that is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Gives it on the option. Past the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
And that is another touchdown for the offense.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.